Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We've got, is this significant Chelsea news? For some, it's significant. For others, it's probably not so significant. Now, yesterday we spoke about Lukaku and all of that. To be honest, look, I saw all of your comments and I agree with a lot of you. I would want this issue to just die now. I don't want to speak about it anymore. I'm tired. I am tired. I'm done. So look, let's hope that there's a resolution behind Inter and Chelsea and trying to get Lukaku out of the door. He clearly wants to go. Fantastic. Let's just hope it happens. Now, there could be leverage, which is going to be the second part of today's video, which might help this Lukaku issue in terms of him returning to Inter Milan. Firstly, though, what we're going to talk about, actually, on a side note, I want to mention a couple of things before we get to the news. It's just popped into my head. Yesterday, England... What? That's all I have to say. What? Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. This is honestly, my opinion, I want Southgate to depart. I know that there's been good things with England in terms of reaching the final of the Euros. There's a whole hype about how far this England team can go, but I truly believe if this England team were managed by someone on the caliber of a Klopp or of a Pep or of a Tuchel, right? And yes, I'm sticking Tuchel in that conversation because he's had issues. Give him the team he wants and we'll get to fully analyse him. But if you put a top manager in charge of this England team, I truly think England will probably win the World Cup. The talent is there. It's in abundance. And you saw it yesterday with the subs that were being made. The talent is there, but my goodness, we played the wrong football. Holy, it's annoying. It's annoying. And yeah, I don't want this to be an England rant video. I'm not going to get into it. But basically, England losing to Hungary in that manner and then blaming it on fatigue. What, like Hungarians don't play football and don't have seasons or what? I mean, come on, man. Have a day off. have a day off. It's not a good excuse. It's not a good excuse. Anyway, that has happened. On the contrary, Wales have qualified to the World Cup after beating Ukraine 1-0. Now, I have to point something out real quick here because I don't want this to be a political point, but Wales beating Ukraine shouldn't have anything to do with the current situation in Ukraine. It's a football match. I saw Gareth Bale prior to the match have to come out publicly and express why it shouldn't be the case of, oh, we're just going to let Ukraine go through to the World Cup and everyone needs to side with Ukraine and, you know, oh, because of their situation in their country, oh, you know what, we just need to try and make Ukraine go through. He had to actually publicly come out and express that I'm going to do my best to get Wales through to the World Cup because I play for my country, and he had to justify that. That's insane, honestly. I mean, I don't blame him. He did say that the current situation in Ukraine is horrific and with what's going on over there, but it shouldn't mix. And this is a World Cup qualifier. May the best team win. The fact he had to even justify that is scary. And I just have to make that point. It shouldn't have even been mentioned. The only thing that should matter is the best team, and who wins goes to the World Cup. Simple as that. And if anyone has an issue with that, or actually genuinely thinks that because of a current situation in a country, that country should get a bye or should get an easy route directly to a competition, insanity. Insanity. Anyway, let's move on. We've got news, transfer rumours. First piece of news that I want to briefly mention very quickly. Nemanja Matic is on his way to AS Roma to join Jose Mourinho. Yes, mad news. Mkhitaryan, on the other hand, is going to Inter Milan. And Matic will be the one replacing him. Good amounts of experience there. Matic has played under Jose both at Chelsea and at Manchester United. And now he's going to AS Roma, where I think the level will be a little bit easier for Matic at his age and his level now, which is starting to dip, I do think. But there's enough experience there to be able to help Roma, I think, in trying to pursue a Champions League place. Good experience to bring in on a very low in terms of fee and money and all of that. Very nice. I think he's leaving on a free, if I'm not mistaken. I think Matic has reached the end of his contract, so it's just a good deal overall. He's gone to Roma. Congrats to Matic. Mourinho gets his boy for the third time. Chelsea United and now Roma. The other rumours. Pulisic. Let's start with Pulisic, and then we'll jump onto the leverage that could be used for the Lukaku deal at Inter Milan. Christian Pulisic. What's happening with him? Well, Christian Falk has news. Let's check this out. Christian Falk says, true, Liverpool are interested in Christian Pulisic as a replacement for Sadio Mane. Unreal. And in the process, he's tagged Bayern Munich and Chelsea. which, I mean, Bayern Munich with the flame, obviously. Why? Because Sadio Mane apparently was meant to be going to Bayern Munich. That could still be the case, but Liverpool want a replacement. They are thinking of getting Christian Pulisic. Here's my take. Yeah? And I don't want the Pulisic sympathisers to be completely outraged with me, but if you are, that's your right. You can bash your heads against a concrete wall, and I wouldn't mind. Simple as that. And if you agree, same case. I don't care. I don't mind. Everyone has their opinions. Christian Pulisic, for me, I don't think is going to make it at Chelsea. But I don't want him going to Liverpool. No, not with Klopp. No. Because I reckon there is a possibility here that if Pulisic were to go to Liverpool, we would be strengthening a rival. Big time. And Klopp might actually find a formula. You know, it's not easy to just say, oh, you know, this player, yeah, he's at the club. Oh, you know, we can just play him every week and it'll work. No. There are some players where they will go into a certain team under a certain manager, under a certain profile, with certain teammates and a certain environment, possibly even in the same league, that will struggle. You take that player, you stick them into another club in the same league with different teammates and a different way of playing and a different manager and a different environment, and they flourish. There's so many circumstances. It's not just on the pitch, it's off the pitch, and it's psychology. It all plays, right? That's just life. That's just how it is. Not just in football, in any profession. That's just life. Your surroundings and your environment and the people you're around can either make you or break you. Pulisic under Klopp, you have to admit, there's a possibility he could send him into the next level of superstardom. There is a possibility. And as 23 years old, with the way that Liverpool play, so dynamic, I don't think there'd be any issue in terms of getting Pulisic to play on a regular basis, as long as he stays fit. And I don't think there's an issue in terms of getting Pulisic to play in a way that I think he flourishes in. Now, the one thing that we have at Chelsea is lack of consistency. At Liverpool, would he face that? Possibly. But he might also succeed. And this is the thing. Liverpool are a direct rival. If they weren't a direct rival, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? It's fine. Do this deal. They are a direct rival. They are competing for the same things as we are. They are at the top end of the Premier League table. I am against him going to Liverpool. As much as I think that he will end up going at some point, even if it's not this season, we'll see what happens. Unless if he stays and he flourishes next season, you never know. But who knows? Going to Liverpool, though? No. On one condition, though. I could accept this on one condition. Liverpool, you want Pulisic? Give us Mane. Done. That's it. Bayern Munich, in the mud. Forget them. You want Pulisic? No problem. Give us Mane. And it's a deal. Even if it's a straight swap. Straight swap, they're probably going to ask for some cash. I'd just happily go with a straight swap. You're letting go of Mane. You don't have to let him go. It clearly is something in terms of Mane wanting to go. Let Mane go. Let him come to us. We'll give you Pulisic. And I think that's a fair deal. Because Mane at Chelsea, I think that would work. I think that would work very well. I think he plays in a certain way that I think Tuchel would love. And the thing with Mane, he's clinical. He's quick. He's smart. He knows where to pick out his passes. He knows exactly what spaces to run into. The man knows how to shoot. He knows how to score. Get him and put him in that Chelsea front three. Boom. Dembele on the other side. Oh my God. If he stays fit as well. That's a killer hit indicator. He needs to not be injured, Dembele. We'll see what happens. The Dembele thing is looking like it's actually going to happen. But Mane, Chelsea should try and get that done if that's the case. You want Pulisic? Okay. The only way we do this is if you give us Mane. That's it. Make your move. Let's see what happens. The next piece of news is leverage. Let's talk leverage now. How can we help Lukaku go to Inter Milan? Well, it seems like we might have an answer. Now, are the clubs actually going to find a way to make this happen? Let's check it out. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been offered to Inter, but Chelsea are asking for 20 million euros. A loan deal could be considered, and the 3.5 million euro salary would not be an issue. That's come from Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy. This is definitely an opportunity for leverage in the Lukaku deal. Easily. Because look, Inter Milan are not prepared to pay money for Lukaku on a permanent deal. They're just not. At the same time, it seems like they are not prepared to be paying money for Loftus-Cheek in terms of 20 million. But here's the thing. Are they going to say no? Even for a little bit of cash? If we were to give them both Lukaku and Loftus-Cheek? They can't say no at that point, surely. Maybe Loftus-Cheek could be used as leverage in the Lukaku deal. Maybe, you know? Or we can get a double loan done with an option or obligation to buy for both at some point. The salary is clearly not an issue. The 20 million fee is probably an issue. But and I don't know how bad are the Inter finances at the moment. If they can't even afford 20 million euros, we've got a little bit of a problem. But if a loan deal can be considered, well, okay. Let's try and get Lukaku and Loftus-Cheek over the line then. You want Lukaku? Cool. We'll even put Loftus-Cheek in there. That's how badly we want Lukaku to go now. You know? So let me know your opinions down below. I'd love to hear what you think on all of this. Do you think it'd be a possibility for Loftus-Cheek to be used the other way as part of a deal for Lukaku to go to Inter with him? Let me know. I think it's possible. I think there could be an arrangement. We'll see what happens. And obviously, as I've already mentioned, this Dembele deal is looking like it's coming very, very, very close now. Next few days, we might actually hear information. Once again, here we are. As I've said, at the start of this, at the end of the season, at the start of the whole transfer rumours and the transfer news videos that I've been doing, I told you guys we're going to be hearing 48 Hours FC again. I mean, here it is. I'm telling you, in the next few days, we might hear something about Dembele. Yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled. And see what happens. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on England, on Bale, Wales, get into the World Cup. Congratulations, Wales. In terms of Matic joining Mourinho at Roma, in terms of Pulisic going to Liverpool, would you allow that to happen? Would you want Mane the other way? And also, Loftus-Cheek has leverage for Lukaku. Would you do it or not? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of that. Much appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. Have a good one, people. In a bit. Take care. And peace.